What's up, everybody? It's your boy Kakarot, bringing you Dragon Ball Super Episode 66 review. I know I can't get these out sooner, but based on my schedule, this is the best I could do. So, almost thinking about not doing these anymore, but this one I have to do because it was phenomenal, except the ending. But we'll get to that in about 5 minutes. So, let's jump into it. We have the beam struggle. We have Goku outpowering with his full power. He outpowers the current Zamasu. He outpowers him, causing him to transform, which we see from the last week's episode's preview. So, and then we later, in a couple of minutes here, or probably sooner, we kind of find out why he's half purple. So, he's starting to transform, and Goku decides to throw out the Kaioken mixed in with the Super Saiyan Blue, or this translation, King Kai Fist, which I don't think it's called that. And he busts that out of nowhere, which causes him to kind of one-shot him to the ground. But he's immortal, therefore it doesn't really do much. So it breaks his Naruto Madara type aura that was going around him. And obviously Kaioken is rough on the body. I use it on a daily basis at the gym. It is rough on the body, and this is what you look like after you get home using it. So he's pretty much one and done after using Kaioken. Zamasu decides to get a power burst and gets a Light of Justice Strike Me, and he gets a major power boost. And they decide that they need to do something here, don't they? And they decide that they need an even greater power to hit him than what they used before. So obviously Goku says we're going to fuse, because obviously everybody in the world freaking knew it was coming anyway. They decide to fuse, and Vegeta obviously puts up a very short-lived "I'm not fusing with you," because you know they have to do that. What's nice here is we even get a little explanation. I guess they wanted to throw this in there for continuity issues or whatever. They said that last time when we fused, they said we wouldn't be able to part again, but we did. So he kind of explains it that the fusion effects on those who aren't Supreme Kai only last for an hour. So little explanation kind of wrote in there, which is kind of nice, I suppose. Depending on what translation I have, that might be worded differently, or we'll see when the English dub comes out. So Vegeta obviously knows he's going to get murked. He has no choice. So I'll do it for an hour. It's what it is. So there he is. Nostalgic hit me pretty hard when I seen him. I kind of got chills a little bit. There he is. There's the man himself. Freaking Vegito. Also, a very popular Dogi in Dragon Ball Online. And we have Vegito standing freaking tall and proud. So we get Vegito Blue right off the bat. He's not dicking around. This, I think, was not given its rightful due of how powerful they have to be, because they had Senzu beans, so they're at full power, and they go Super Saiyan Blue, and they're fused. He does whoop Zamasu's ass here, but I wish this fusion would have been more dramatic. Like, this has to be like Beerus has to be like, oh crap, you know, like this has to be, I don't know. I just wanted it to be a little bit more than what it was. Zamasu holds his own, but you know, Vegito with the huge kick here. And if I was judging it on the judges, if I was a judge and I was viewing it, I would give the decision here to Vegito. The overall fight, they're pretty evenly matched. I'd say Vegito got the best of them. And we all know Vegito's Spirit Sword is freaking sweet. We all know how badass it is, or was. I have not used it in Xenoverse 2. This was a move I used a lot, because this was a melee move for Xenoverse. So I used the hell out of this move. So this move is pretty beastly. I think it was a melee move, because I remember I used it a lot because it was, even though it looks like it'd be an energy move. But it's badass, and pretty much mine is bigger than yours, is what he tells Zamasu. So Zamasu's little baby sword can't reach Vegito, and he hits him pretty hard. So he decides to get a power boost as well. He starts growing. He gets a beastly mode with hate and rage, and we see this new battle, as Zamasu is going to be obviously sacrificing some speed here, and then we get the reason why he's purple and why he's transforming and not healing. It's Zamasu's complex emotions made real on the outside, and that's why he looks like that. Trunks, this plays a huge key factor here. I didn't think much of it at the time. He repairs his broken sword with some energy, and he's going to go help, which obviously we know he will. So even Vegito says that that body seeped in all your rage, keep up with my speed, which it cannot. Problem here is after this badass move, which this is pretty awesome because it's the Final Flash Kamehameha merge. It starts into the Final Flash, merged into the Kamehameha. That's a badass move. He obviously pits another after that move. He puts a kind of a finishing blow on him because he's immortal, so to speak. Thus, he's surviving all of this. He's kind of taking a beating. And as that super punch, as they're starting to finish him, it has not been an hour, but I guess we're going by when... Let's go to the next screen here. I guess like back in the Majin Buu saga, when Goku came back to Earth for 24 hours, there's some rule with power, because remember Goku had 24 hours, but by going Super Saiyan 3 in the Majin Buu saga, it somehow ate up his time, which I don't like that whole persona of, if you just stay normal, you get 24 hours. Going to that Super Saiyan 3 level, it's going to eat away the rest of your time. So this is what they did too. They used up the power to sustain the fusions, so they got cheated out of an hour. Thus, from the very beginning, when they first started fighting, I think I may have said something about it, that Trunks was going to kind of, this is Trunks' hometown, Trunks' turf, Trunks' time. He's got to be the one who's going to kind of put an end to Zamasu. I kind of said that a while ago. So they get pretty much one-shotted, and as they're about to get finished off, we have Trunks in the badass Super Saiyan rage mode coming to help. As he's pinned against the ropes, so to speak, with Zamasu trying to finish him off, we have a unwillingly knowing spirit bomb type ordeal going on here for Trunks. You could see it's a spirit bomb from everything on the planet, he said. Without there's no really explanation of why this is happening. But it is happening, and it's like a massive spirit bomb all going into Trunks, recharging him. Even Trunks and Vegeta, what power they have left, which is still, I'm assuming, a lot, because they just came out of the fusion and they just took one punch. So although they're hurt, I think they pretty much have a lot of energy left in their body. Or possibly not, because the fusion drained them. You could go either way with that one. And then Trunks gets this badass, like, freaking Link-looking freaking sword. And it's full of everyone's energy. And he's going to come at Zamasu. And he lands a powerful blow. Now, I wanted him really bad. I'm just like, because he's cut, and he's obviously half and half. I really wanted him to upcut, which he obviously does. I didn't think they would show this because it would be maybe too graphic. But it is pretty brutal. He does cut him in half. I do wish hopefully, I don't think there ever will be, like, the gory version of this, where it's like just blood and, like, with the whole when Raditz kicks Gohan in the opening couple of episodes. It's like the TV version doesn't show Raditz kick Gohan, but in like the 291 version that I have, the uncut Japanese, it shows Raditz, actually kick Gohan, and Gohan's got this little swirls through his eyes, and the blood with Piccolo's hand, arm gets cut off, and then the special beam cannon through both of them. It's like, I hope there was like a gory and a non-gory version, because this would be a badass scene if it was super gory. And then we get the ending where it's a total cliffhanger. Not really a cliffhanger, but you're wondering, like, okay, so what's going to be the explanation of this, which they're obviously going into. The previews they showed on the other the upcoming episode 67 just kind of shows you that everything's straight. You know, everyone's kind of, they're saying their goodbye to Trunks, and I guess everything's straight, and this is over. Apparently, this finished him off. So, I'm not a fan of this ending. I wanted Vegito to do it, but I knew Trunks was, he wanted to finish what he started, because this is his time. So I mean, if I was him, I'd rather just take everyone back to the other time and live there, but I think he's just gonna chill. This is where he belongs. So I didn't really like this ending too much. I am a Trunks fan, so I am glad this happened, but I'm still up in the air with it. Maybe it's because I'm so freaking tired. I don't know. I was watching the UFC 205. Shout out Conor McGregor. I was watching that till freaking, like, I thought those usually end at like 12:30. I was watching that one last night. It didn't get over till like, it didn't start till like 1:30 in the morning my time, and I have to get up at 6 a.m. So I only got like 4 hours of sleep and 6 straight days in the gym. I'm beat to hell, but that was a good pay-per-view. So not to get into the UFC here, but that fight did look kind of a little fishy, but I guess those strikes were sufficient, but I thought Alvarez could take more than that. But enough of that. I'm not going to get into that controversy. I'm a Conor McGregor fan, but it's that's going to do it for this video before I get more into UFC here. I would like to talk UFC though, because I'm a huge UFC fan, but so that's going to do it for this video. Great episode. I'm really looking forward to what's next. So that's going to do it. Don't forget to like, comment, tell a friend, subscribe. Peace out. Bye. Shaboom.
Don't forget to smile. Don't forget to smile. Right. Bon par par. Bon par par. Bon par par. Bon par par. Respect the beat.